Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm Jason Sterling. I am a member of the EA Creator Network. As such, Lovestruck was provided free of charge from the network, along with other packs you'll probably see here during this stream. Now, let's get into the meat of this stream. Okay, so Derek, not this Derek, the original Derek. This is the other Derek. Derek was going on dates, 7 wild dates, which was the challenge. And he met during the course of that on Cupid's Corner, other Derek, right? And then while he and other Derek, which is just a clone of himself, because this is kind of a save file I use a lot for building. So like when I need a sim, I just grab one, and Derek was always single. So I typically would grab Derek, drop him into a build, and use him to test it. So while he's on the date with other Derek, we see in the nightclub other Derek, this guy, the sad guy, the sad Derek. Now, in the course of our dating and stuff like that, I decide for them, when I say we, that they're going to form this throuple, right? We're going to do this throupling relationship after the date, see how this works with the new mechanism. Let me make sure I'm actually online here real quick, too. Make sure my chat is open. So I do that, and as you can see, a lot of times here, this Derek's been kind of sad, and he is really tough to kind of keep his emotional satisfaction high. Okay, we are running here. And so I thought, what is wrong with this guy? And then I guess at some point, somehow I kind of stumble on the fact he's engaged. And I'm like, well, wait, who's he engaged to, right? So I go looking around through his personality, or through his, what do you call it? What is this thing called? Where all of his friends and stuff are, right? Right, the little like relationships panel. And I find who he's engaged to, and it's Rick Del Mar, and I'm like, oh my God, that's right. During Werewolves, I dropped a Derek in with Rick Del Mar, and I had him living in Moonwood Mill. Now here's the deal. There's another surprise coming with that. We're going to go visit Rick. I'm going to take this Derek here. We're going to go visit Rick. We'll leave the other two Dereks and the baby on their own. Hopefully the other Derek will actually go to work like he's supposed to. I really don't want to get fired and have to rejoin that job. But if we do, we do. Because this Derek today, he is going to Moonwood Mill to begin with. We're going to go check in on his family and see what we have going on. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I just don't have a lot of choices here about what I can do. Hopefully this is it. There's more than one Rick Del Mar in this game too. There's more than one practically everybody that I ever made in this game. We're going to go drop in though on old Rick Del Mar here. Wait, shoot, I think I selected him to go with us. Oh, well, that's fine. He can come with us to his house. That's where we're going. So we're going to go over here to Moonwood Mill, to their house. This is where they lived, right here, the Del Mar residence. And as you can see from that little picture that popped up, not only are they engaged, but they also have a kid. So they've got a little girl, a little howling werewolf girl living here in Moonwood. So not only is he engaged, he's got a kid. Right here. There's our baby. Let's give her a hug. She's like, Daddy, where have you been? Where have you been all this time, Daddy? What's he upset about now? Let me see here. Oh, garbage, because there's poop. Watch the poop there, you guys. He's like, Daddy, where have you been? You've been gone so long. Why did you move out and leave us? Well, because God wanted it that way. Somehow, God forgot what he was doing and went ahead and just, kind of dropped us in the world. I'm going to see if I can just bring the baby in here to the living room. I better pick him up. Let's see here. Pick up the little baby. And then let's go over here. And we'll put her here in the living room. Canina down here in the living room. Get it? It's kind of like canine, but with an A. Oh, hello, Andre. How are you? I do remember you. Yes. I do remember you just from yesterday, in fact. Today we're checking in. Turns out Derek is one of the Derecs. The other Derek is married. And not married. He's engaged. Not only is he engaged, he also has a kid. I kind of forgot that I paired him up here with Rick Del Mar back during Werewolves. They live here in Moonwood Mill. So I sent Derek, other Derek here to check in on his family, like his kids specifically, to see how things are going. We're going to bring them all here together. And then I just don't think I have any choice except to go ahead and move this family in with his other family now. That's what I think. I don't know. Where did Rick go? Where is he? Oh, there he is. He's doing some push-ups. Now, we're going to go down here and check in on him. Let's see, what have we got here? Woohoo in the closet. Let's be a little more standoffish. Well, I think he's going to take both of them with him, Andre. I think I'm going to move the whole family in with his other family. That's my thought at the moment. Let's tell him he's looking really good. We haven't seen him it hasn't been that long that they've kind of moved out. And then once I get Rick in there, I guess I'm going to go ahead and just kind of try to get Rick to go for this whole like quuple thing now instead of a throuple. We'll call it a quuple, like 4 of them. And yeah, that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to see here how this works. They're obviously in love. Yay. He doesn't seem that mad. Now, the baby might be a little pissed. She's tearing some stuff up over there. She is a werewolf, so maybe she didn't take things well. Like, Daddy's been gone. Daddy moved in with another family. That's actually kind of sad. But Daddy's been gone. Daddy moved in with another family. And now he's suddenly back. Hooray. But, what do you think? I do have the new pack, and I think you mean what do I like? What do I like? I like the world. I like the world a lot, and I like the build buy stuff that came with it. The pack does make a difference when it comes to relationships. It does. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I mean, I definitely think that it makes a difference, but I don't know if it makes that big of a difference, if that makes sense. Maybe it's because I've played with mods for so long, and a lot of what you can do with the new pack, you can do with mods, like with, say, MC Command Center, you know? So I think that's probably part of it. But I do like it. I like the world probably the best. I do. And it's been a little broken. So, like, Cupid's Corner hasn't connected to the gallery, which I don't like. I feel like there was something else wrong with it. Well, the dating system is a cool idea. Like, being able to create a date, that's a very, very cool idea. But I feel like the list of activities are very limited. They're all base game activities, except for, like, 2 seasons activities and 1 pets activity. So, you know, we have a ton of stuff in the game and a ton of activities in the game. The one that always kind of comes to mind for me is bowling. And, like, we can't go bowling on a date, right? We can't create a date. I guess we could go to a bowling alley still. We could. But we can't make that kind of the focus of the date. So, stuff like that. The dating system to me feels like it was kind of stopped short. I mean, I would, to be honest, if I had a tighter budget, you know, for buying packs, this would not be the first pack I would buy unless I just really, really loved an urban city because the city is really cool. And also, if I had a tighter budget, I would buy it on sale is what I would do. Now, if you buy it on sale, you're not going to get this. There's these 3 kind of special things, right? Like if you buy it before September or some nonsense. So you wouldn't get those items, but I probably would still buy it on sale. You know, see if you could get it like 40 or 50% off, something like that. I don't know. There's a lot of really great mods out there. I use a few of them myself. Like I said, that's one thing that does hurt this pack. I think with a lot of people, they're going to be like, well, I don't know if this seems that much different because I'm so used to playing with mods and having these options anyway. The relationship system is different. The turn-ons and turn-offs does make it a little bit harder to, or a little bit easier to form relationships, but not impossible. All of my dates, my 7 wild dates, all still ended with a gold level date, and they all wanted to move in with me by like the end of the date. So it wasn't really, where did he go? Where did Rick go? It really wasn't that difficult to do that. Let's talk to our baby, I guess, since Rick's gone. Now they do kind of decay a little bit faster, you know, so I do notice that. You know, like I said, I notice differences. I do with the new pack. I just don't know if it's such a great difference that if the pack didn't exist, you know, like if it suddenly was not in my game, I don't know that I would notice them that much. The world I would miss a lot. I love seasons. One of my favorite packs is City Living. I also really like Eco Live. I mean, I like a lot of the packs. I like the things that make it feel like you're adding a new way of doing things to the game. So City Living, Eco Living, Cottage Living. I even really, really loved Horse Ranch, but Horse Ranch probably was more... Well, I liked a lot of stuff about Horse Ranch. I felt it tied in really well with Cottage Living. So you could really build more of a true farm that way. So that's the packs I tend to lean towards. Now, I think I'm going to send Derek here home. And then once I get him home, I'm going to go to the world screen. I'm going to just move these two to his home. I actually really like this house, though. Maybe I could move everybody here. I don't think there's enough room, but maybe. It is a 2-bedroom home. 2-bedroom, maybe 2.5 bath or 2 bath or something. Oh, it's 3 bedrooms. 3 bedrooms, because I've got this sort of little apartment down here. So, I don't know. I don't really want to move them out here to Moonwood, though, to the middle of everywhere or of nowhere. I might move them here later. For now, I still want to explore Enamorada. DTEC, DTEC is what I call downtown Enamorada. Ciudad is DTEC. Let's go ahead and send Derek home and get them moved around. I did create this. You know, I've never been terribly interested in horses either. They've never been a big thing for me in game, not in the Sims 3 or I guess we had them in Sims 2 as well. I did like them with this pack, and I particularly like to use them in like the national park area in Horse Ranch because you could really kind of ride it around. But, you know, when it comes to running a farm, at least here in the States, horses are such a typical part of that, even still today, that I was kind of like, well, this really does help. And the nectar making was fun. The world was beautiful. It had like those little, you know, goats and sheep and stuff, right? Bouncing around. There was stuff like that. No, I get what you're saying. Don't worry about writing. It's fine. You're doing just great. Thank you. I think it's beautiful. I like it. I have to admit, it's rare that I do this, but that's a build I kind of took a lot of inspiration from a real life build from. It's called the Wolf Residence. Is it the Wolf Residence? John Lauder did several builds. One of them was called the Wolf Residence, and I think it's that one. And I think that's why I grabbed it. And tried to do, like I said, it's inspired by, it's heavily inspired by, but tried to do a version here in The Sims was because it was the Wolf Residence, right? And I did it specifically for the Werewolves pack for my Werewolf Sim to live in. My EA name is Jason Sterling, just like my Yahoo name, so it's Jason Sterling RMC. So it's exactly the same as here on YouTube. I mean, not Yahoo, YouTube. My Yahoo is as well, but YouTube is Jason Sterling RMC. My gallery ID is Jason Sterling RMC. Instagram is Jason Sterling RMC. And then Twitter, because I ran out of characters, is just Jason Sterling RM. So there you go. Now let's get over here to them. Let's go ahead and move this new guy and this baby into this house. I know I don't know that it's going to be chaos. I hope it's not chaos. Well, maybe it'd be fun if it was chaos. Maybe I shouldn't hope for it not to be. Maybe I should hope that it is chaos. Let's pull up Moonwood Mill here. Derek's like, hey, listen, I got to tell you guys something. I got a kid and a fiance. And they're both of the other Derek's like, that's fine, move them in. So there we go. We're going to move them in. I only got 2 things left here. 2 slots for other people, though. So I'm going to have to choose carefully. Now, it gave us a great financial boost. We got tons of money. Like I said, the great way to make money in the game, just form an open relationship and move everybody in. So I haven't got really to the open relationship yet. So we're going to see if I can get there with jealousy in the way. Oh, great. Thank you. Great. Please do follow my gallery. I upload stuff all the time. Most of the stuff you see me playing with in game would be stuff that I created. Almost by and large, I rarely download anything. And I rarely use the Maxis stuff. I usually just make my own stuff. I don't download stuff simply because there's a lot of great stuff that could be downloaded. But every time I do a stream or a video, I feel like I need to credit, the creator. And it just takes too much. It takes too much effort to remember to credit everybody and stuff like that. So, and I do like to build. I spend a lot of time in game building. Now let's see here. Where is he? Aha, here's Rick, newly moved in, wearing his flirty outfit. We'll call it his flirty outfit. Where's our other Derek here? Is it this guy? Yeah. So we're going to have him come here. We're going to have him give his fiance here a nice big hug. Welcome to the family. Just give him a big hug there. And then we're going to need to check in on his baby. And I need to actually add another baby bed. I think I have enough adult beds here because there is a guest room. So these 2 can sleep in the guest room. And the other 2 Derecs will just sleep in the main bed. That Derek and the other Derek. But the babies, is that damn maid? Hold on here. Or is that just some random stranger? Oh, it's just a random stranger. Okay. As long as it's just some random stranger wandering around my house, that's fine. But if it's the maid was fired. So I'll have to jump on her, throw her out. Where are my babies? Now that's Tristan. He's going to be so excited to have a sibling. I'm going to just teleport her here because it's easier. Tristan, let's meet your new little sister here. She's a werewolf. Be careful. She bites. She bites, Tristan. So no, better be nice to her. Let's see here. Babble. Let's babble. And let's sing a song. I wonder if they'll hug each other yet. Give each other a big hug. Probably under friendly, affection. Hug. There we go. She's going to come in and introduce herself. Then we're going to throw a bed in here somehow. Tristan wants to be a farmer, so he's got a little farm play area set up over here. Tristan's filthy. Someone needs to give Tristan a bath. Maybe if I can find one of these Derecs who's not busy. How about his dad? Give a bath. Oh, can I repeat the name? Yes, sorry. It's Jason Sterling and then RMC tacked on the end of it. Exactly like YouTube here. So Jason Sterling RMC, all one word, because it's the gallery. Hey, Derek, we've heard stellar things about you. How would you like to be an astronaut? I don't know. Here's the deal. Which Derek are you talking to? Is it this one? He's already a romance counselor, right? Yeah, I'm going to finish out the romance counselor thing, I think, before I switch jobs. I don't think he needs to switch jobs yet. It's too bad it's not one of the other Derecs. I guess I could make another Derek an astronaut. Okay, so let's go in here. Let's add a baby bed real quick. I'm going to move this out of the way, I guess. Let me turn on some cheats. I'm going to need them in this room. Let's see here. And then, yeah, we're going to have to move some of the pillows out of the way. I'm just going to use another one of these beds. This is my favorite bed in game, I think. Actually, the little werewolf bed. I think, will they get in around that? I think so. You know what I think I'll do? I think well, is there enough room here? Probably not. I'm going to have to do some real rearranging here. I'm thinking put them like that. And then we could go ahead and put the pillows back over here by the window. But I don't really want to cover up their little decals. I'm going to have to move the decals here. And let's move this over here. Let's move this guy up a bit. That little guy over here a little bit. Oops. Okay, so I think that will work, but what I'm going to have to do is move. Let me move this here. Let's move the gate over here. And we'll put the little chair thing here. Well, or, yeah. Let's put it kind of here, maybe. And we'll take that out. And we'll go ahead and maybe just make this a little bit longer, like here. So we'll make the whole play area this whole area. And then they'll come in and out this way. And that ought to do it. Let's see if I can grab another one of these rugs. Little piece of something that looks like grass put in here. So we'll put that right there and we'll move this here. And we'll pull our little mom sheep, dad sheep here. And then we've got like a little lost sheep here with Yarny and a little safe sheep back here behind the mother. Okay, so that ought to do it. Let me move this kind of table, I guess, over here, maybe. I could probably put it between the beds. Usually a table will work between the beds without any routing issues. I haven't ever tried it with a toddler bed in between two beds like that, but I guess we'll see. That like that. Oh, thank you, Andre. Here in a second, let me just pull up my gallery thing over here, and you can take a look at the name on the screen. Let's see here. I think the little room's kind of cute. I like doing little imaginative kind of toddler rooms and toddler play areas. Over in I'm building an apartment building for downtown, for D-Tech, as I call it, over here. So it's got several apartments in it. And on the ground floor, I'm kind of creating a sort of public kids park called the Children's Village, so that it looks like a little village, you know, that you can go from house to house and play in, and there's different activities in each house. So I love to do kind of imaginative stuff for kids like that. Now, let me see here. Let me pull up my gallery here. Here's my name, Jason Sterling, RMC, right here. Here's some of my stuff. This is some of my most recent stuff, you know, from the new pack. This is the penthouse where Derek and his family live. And so that's it. Jason Sterling, RMC, all one word. I've got a pretty big catalog of stuff. All sorts of different builds and stuff in here. There's several things I still need to upload. I had, I don't know if you need, you know, capital letters like that, but you can try it and see if that makes a difference. That's for sure. It should come up. I really don't know. You know, the gallery, sometimes there's glitches. I also sometimes do like build tours on my channel. Most recently, I did a tour of, well, that nightclub you saw there, this place, Rubrik's Cube. So if you find that tour, I should put it on every video. If you find that tour, there's a link to my gallery because it was specifically, you know, a build tour. So there's a link to my gallery there as well, now that I think about it. Okay, so let's get out of build mode. Now, in my case, in this particular build, I didn't want to use any stairs, or I wanted to avoid them as much as possible because it's a 15 by 20 lot. It's really small. So I did all elevators here for this penthouse. What that means is when I try to just leave like this, it's going to tell me I can't leave because there's too many elevators on the lot. But you can. You just have to go a roundabout way. You just go to manage worlds, like so. And once we get to manage worlds, we'll reselect our household and go back in. You know, I don't know either. Like I said, it could just be a gallery thing. It's that's kind of disturbing, isn't it? That you can't find me, considering that a lot of people probably try to from time to time on other, you know, when I'm doing streams or on Twitter or something. I don't have any idea, you know, beyond that, except the gallery is just weird. Like I said, on the one video, there's a link. And at the end of this video, I'll try to remember. Sometimes I go in and kind of adjust the description a little bit at the end of the video if anything happened or something like that. I'll just add a link to that and try to remember to keep linking it, because people probably would sometimes like to try to get in there. Okay, so now I need to find primary Derec, and we're going to talk to this Derec and see if we can get him to loosen up. I always say romance. Loosen up his romantic boundaries, right? We're starting off with the easy one and then going from there. We already got this guy to agree to it, and he's going to have to convince his future husband, because if we're all going to live here together as one big happy family, that's the way it's got to be. So here comes Derec. So far, they've always been real agreeable. They're just kind of like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. I haven't had anybody turn me down so far. So he'll not feel jealous. So, you know, excuse me, it's a pretty easy way to get them to change their boundaries. You can also just go directly into CAS and change the boundaries with a cheat. The cheat is CAS dot or period, a full edit mode. So FULLEDITMODE. In fact, I'll put it here on the screen real quick. And, you know, this is what works on the American keyboard here in America. So I don't know exactly what it would be. Maybe with a French language keyboard, or if you have to, I guess you would have to type this in French. Maybe not. Do you guys use English cheats? I don't know. But that's how you enter that. And then you could go into CAS and change it at any time. Or you can get MC Command Center and change it that way. The name of the one construction, let me see here. The Wolf Residence. Let me go to my library and see if I can. Oh, it should be in my catalog. Let's see. We'll look at lots here. It's going to be back here a little ways, but I did a bunch of builds. Back with werewolves, of course. Let me see. Okay, here we go. And I named it the Tyler Del Mar house. This is the wolf residence. The wolves residence. I don't think this is the same one. So this is the one we were just looking at. The Tyler Del Mar house. It's kind of a bad picture, of course, you know, because the gallery. The gallery and pictures are never that great. Well, if your game's in English, then for sure, Andre, that cheat I just showed on the screen, that should work just fine. If you want a quick and easy way to change your Sims romance boundaries, if you get this pack, like I said, you can set up the exact same boundaries in MC Command Center for free. You can download that mod. It works beautifully. The creator of the mod keeps it regularly updated, so it's rare that you don't have it in game. Yeah, try that. See if the lot name comes up. I'm trying to remember with the gallery. Let's see here. It should come up with my EA account ID. I mean, in theory, it should. So if I put in, we'll try it on my end and see what happens. Jason Sterling, RMC. Yeah, see, it pulls up on my end. I don't know if it's because I'm in the United States and you're in France. It should not make a difference. But there could be something wrong with the global connection in the software right now. Seems like there's always something. Okay, so we got these two to agree to a little bit looser relationship thing, and I'm going to talk to this guy and see how he feels about it. Our romance thing with him is not great at the moment, and I got to be careful because his fiance is there. I'm going to ask him to accept physical romance. We'll see how it goes. These two have been really hard to kind of keep their romance up. Of course, he does have a fiance and a kid, so we'll see. Okay, so he's no longer going to feel jealous, right? During physical romance, excluding woohoo. So I think I'm going to get these people kind of going pretty well. Now let's take him. Let's see here. Where is he? Right here. Let's talk to his future kind of, husband here. Flirtation. Let's flirt with him. That was an interesting handshake, but I guess it works. Gonna flirt with him a little bit. He's a little shy. He doesn't know what he's doing here. He's like, how did I get here? Oh, honey, it's a long story. He is romantic, as a matter of fact. Now let's give him a hug, and then let's ask him to adjust his romance boundaries, which hopefully he's going to go for it. So far they do. So far they don't seem to have any trouble with it. I bet I have to learn them first. Yeah. Oh, awesome. Great. Glad you're following. Hooray. There'll be new stuff coming. I'm building, like I said, the apartment building next door to this. I felt like downtown needed an apartment. What's he doing here? People just show up and wander in and out of this place. I'm not kidding, like it's a nightclub or something. So I've got that coming and a marketplace downstairs. Hopefully pretty quick. Hopefully this weekend. Now let's see here. Did we see what his boundaries are? Everything triggers jealousy, of course. So let's go ahead and see if we can go ahead and convince him to loosen that up a little bit, right? This is how you always do it. You just start off with the whole, honey, I'm just saying if I'm a flirtatious person, okay? If I just want to flirt with someone a little bit, that should be okay, right? I should be able to just say, I'm just flirting. I'm not doing anything. And then, like Rick here, he's probably going to be like, oh, well, okay. Yeah, if you're just flirting, you are flirtatious, Derek. How about all the other Derecs? Are they flirtatious? They sure are. So, yeah, okay, fine. He did do it right. I just closed that too quick. He will not feel jealous. Good. They never do so far, so I'm going to assume that anytime you ask, they're okay with it. So, yeah, that's where you start. And then later you're like, well, no, if I just kissed the person, that's all it was a kiss. Come on. Really, you're going to be jealous about one little kiss? It's not like I'm leaving you. Not today. Not today. So we'll see how he goes with that. What is he doing here? Grant Squires is just, he lives next door. That's why. He lives over here in this apartment building, which I consider this apartment building and this tower and this future market down here all one development, right? So it's all done by the same developer. In fact, we'll go down here and take a quick look at the marketplace. And so they're going to have certain similarities as I kind of develop them out here. This place I want to be like a park, and then I'm going to have a cafe, kind of like a lounge, like a bar, pubby type of place. Going to put in a jewelry store, a clothing store, a bookstore. The bookstore will act as like a library, The other stuff, I don't know how. I mean, the bar will work. The cafe will work. I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe trying to set it as a thrifty, lot, one of those lots, a thrift store lot, because then they will, I think, order drinks just as a matter of course there. I don't know. I'm going to have to play around with it a little bit, see how I want to set it. But I want a multi-purpose lot down here to give them something to do downtown. And it's a little more touristy than the other two builds, I think, because a lot of downtown marketplaces or shopping plazas, especially in a tourist area, sort of a tourist area like Mexico is a pretty heavy tourist area in a lot of cities. He does like jokes. Will be a little touristy. It's the same way it's true of my town. I live in Oklahoma City. We're a town of about 1.5 million people, and so we do get some tourism here, especially in regard. He's the hottest guy in The Sims, right? On the TV right there. Every time I see him, I'm like, whew, I'm sweating too. Look, she's like, yep, I'm hot too. So, and he was actually on our date. We got to date him at some point because he was actually on Cupid's Corner. So we're going to have to line him up at some point. But in my city of about 1.5 million people, we have a place called Stockyard City. We also call it Cow Town. It is literally where people go to sell cattle, right? But, it's done up in a kind of a hokey, Wild West looking type of place that the whole rest of the city does not mimic. The rest of downtown Oklahoma City is fairly modern, except for maybe our historic areas. But yeah, you go there, it's a little kind of touristy. Oh, good. Thank you. I'm glad that you put a like. I do appreciate that. I do try to put a lot of effort into my builds, They are all getting along so great. I think this family's really going to work out. Now, the baby's not doing well. Where is he? Is he clean? Did someone just leave him here? Poor little guy. Oh my gosh, what's wrong, buddy? He is just left here. You know what? Let me check and make sure I have autonomy turned on. I turn autonomy off whenever I'm going to. Oh, it is off. From the way all the adults were acting, I thought it was on, but it is off. I turn it off whenever I'm playtesting so I can control Sims better. We're going to have her come in here and check on him because she's kind of sad, though, too. She's tired. We're going to have her come in here and check on him. Reassure. Oh, I love that. I've never had toddlers check in, kind of interact that much like this. So that's cool. Let's reassure him. Let's babble. And then, because we know he's upset, we're going to sing him a song like little toddlers do. Like, it's okay. Listen to this nice song, right? And then we'll have her give him a hug, and then maybe they can take a nap. Oh, they're so sweet. Our toddlers are the sweetest thing in the game. So sweet. Let's see here. Activities watch. Where is affection? Here we go. Give him a hug. And then she's going to try taking a nap. I need to try to play, make sure it works anyway. No, that's fine. Please look over my builds. Like I said, there's a ton of them in there. This has been a long game. It's been 10 years. 10 years of builds are in there. And there's a few more. Oh, he's a mean little man. Look at that. He's pushed her away. She's upset. She's like, I'm done with you. Be done with him. Tristan, we're going to have a talk later with Tristan. He's angry. He needs a nap, too. That's right. Go get in your bed. Take a nap. That's right. He does need a nap, little beast. No, yeah, take a look at it. Like I said, there's been 10 years of builds in there. I have built something for every pack. They're going to take a little nap. They're so cute. Rest yourselves up. Getting them a better attitude. Now, where are all of they're eating, hanging out. Not too bad. They should be taking care of their needs pretty well. Now, what is up with him? He needs to go to the bathroom. It shouldn't be an issue. I'm going to try. Where's our main Derek here? I'm going to have him come up here and try flirting with RIK. RIK's new to the family. We're going to try doing a little flirting here. It should work okay because their romance boundaries have been lowered to allow that, right? So we should be able to do this pretty easy. I'm going to just kind of go in here and kind of be like, hey, you are so cute. I can see why other Derek wants to marry you. And then maybe I better have him go to the bathroom. Where is he going? Let's see here. We'll follow him. It's kind of what there he is. Everybody needs to go pee. For God's sakes, go pee, you guys. There's bathrooms like all over this house. Literally, I think there's 6 of them. So now he was okay with that sort of mild flirtation. Let's have Derek here use the bathroom. You know, laundry's going to bug me probably in the end. I'm going to have to like get rid of the washer and dryer. Well, or I could try rehiring the maid. The reason why the maid got fired is because she never did the laundry, right? That's the biggest problem in this house is laundry. And she never did it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe she did one load or something, but it wasn't done. And when you charge me $160 to be my maid, it better damn well all be done. Anyway, she didn't do it, so she got fired. We're going to help Rick here find a bathroom. Should be one here on the first floor. He's new. Take a feral poo. There you go. Ha ha. We're going to go have him do that, and then maybe he can clean up a little bit. Now, where's these other Derecs? We got this Derek who is feeling flirty and this Derek. Where's he at? He's checking in on the kids. And we're going to have this Derek come in here and like kind of flirt with him a little bit. Romance, flirtation, compliment his appearance. Let's see here. The construction and the family with the blue band. I'm not sure which one you mean. Do you mean this one that we're in right now? This family? And this can, oh shit, he's going into werewolf mode. I kind of forget about that. Like this one with the blue band? Or this one with the blue band? Or is it a different one? The family here is the RM Cascadian family. They might be under, gosh, I don't even know if, I should have the whole fam, well, yeah, I should have the whole family up. This family I don't have up yet. I might put them up once they're completed, all 8 of them. This is the DTEC penthouse. This build's not up yet on the gallery. Oh no, in the gallery they have a blue band in the gallery. So those are the ones you downloaded were the ones with the blue band in the gallery. I don't know which ones those are. I don't know if I've even noticed that there was a band. Uh-oh, shoot. Okay, so there are problems happening. One, we've got a werewolf going feral. Probably about to destroy that dollhouse. I have to rebuild it all the time with werewolves. This guy has had it with Derek, I guess, right? Is that what's going on here? Or is he happy? No, I guess he was not happy with that. Okay, he's trying to kiss his hands. We're going to have to talk to Trey about his romance boundaries too. God bless, I'm going to be busy with these guys. We've got, let me try coming down here, talking to Trey, more choices, relationship. Do we know his? Let's ask about his romance boundaries and then try to change it. Oh no, thank you for hitting like, for liking. Yeah, for liking didn't you like some stuff on the gallery? So, you know, thanks for liking stuff on the gallery. Oh, the Silver Dorada construction. Gosh, okay. I don't even hardly remember that. Let me take a look here. I don't know if I can sort by Silver Dorada. God, that was so long ago. Let me take a look here and see. We'll go to, it's a lot, right? With a blue band. I feel like it's going to be down here like forever away. Let's see here. Realm of Magic. It's just so funny to go back through all this stuff and see everything that's kind of come and gone over the years. God, how long ago was Silver Dorada? That was a long time ago. that pack. Huh. It's got to be in here somewhere. I think, right? I don't even see it. I don't see a Salvadorada build. Let's see here. No, up the blue. Up. Okay, up. Let's see here. A blue one. And it says Salvadorada on it. She has a blue band. So it's not this one, right? Not the break. Do. I put blue bands on so much stuff, I feel like. Or blue somewhere on it. Let's see here. Is it Sulani maybe here? Let's see. Like where we have the EA name. It's a blue band. And is it a family or just a build? Maybe I'm misunderstanding and it's a. Whoops, hold on here. Do. Oh, now there's this one. Is it? Oh, this one. Oh, this one. Okay. Okay, now I get it. It does have a blue band. The reason why it has a blue band is because this was for a specific quest launched by EA. So EA did a thing where you were supposed to make a wedding venue back in, I don't remember when. Let me take a look here. Spark Challenges, Spark Destination. So it was a Spark Destination Challenges thing back when they had, well, wasn't that the name of the show? They did kind of a reality show called Spark or Sparked or something like that. And so as part of a promotion for that, they did, and they had people, you could submit your wedding venue that you built to try to win a potential place on Spark, right? Now that was a long time ago. God, I don't know when did I build this thing? Oh yeah, about 4 years ago. So back during the pandemic. And I built this one in Salvadorada, which is, the pictures aren't very good. I also did a little video for it. It's also on YouTube with my main characters kind of getting married. And so that's what that is. Jungle Adventure Wedding was for the Spark thing. I didn't even come close, of course, because it was based on how many votes you got, right? So really big streamers and stuff like that got the most votes, but can I see? I don't I don't see it here on this particular build. It might, did you put it on just my profile? I'll check that. See if I can see that message. Let's see here. Well, thank you. I'm glad you like it. I thought it was really beautiful. I really liked it. And I did a really sweet sort of story, for it. Oh, hey, Andre, I do see it right there. Here we go. Every so often I try to respond here, to these as well. Yeah, I thought a really sweet little sort of story for it with two people getting married, and there were all these problems, but their kids were with them and their kids kind of helped them see kind of looking past the problems and to like the real reason why they were there. And it really wasn't about these sort of issues they were having. It was about getting married and just being in love and stuff like that. Anyway, it didn't go very far, but that's fine. It was no big deal. So we're talking to Trey here. Trey, are you going to change your romance boundaries so that when you come over, you're going to be more receptive to the mood here in our particular home?
Yasinarp, am soon bafatamoy. Sul.
Wanna beige.
Okay, so here we go. Tell us your boundaries, buddy. Aw, he's kind of mopey, poor guy. I like Trey a lot. Trey's a character I built a long time ago. And let's see, can we ask him to change yet? Or romance? I want to see romance in this relationship. Here we go. Let's try it now. Where did he go? You go to the bathroom or something? How do I lose these Sims? I feel like they just disappeared. There he is. Aw, Trey. Are you sad, buddy? We're going to make you feel better by helping you reconsider your romantic boundaries. Oh, there's our werewolf. Don't tear shit up, man. I don't want to regret having put you in here. Did he run to hide? Yes, he ran away. We got kind of some stuff we need to take care of here with Trey, though. I mean, I know the werewolf is scary. He's very scary. You better get used to it. He lives here now. Oh dear. Yeah, I mean, we're trying to get to a point where it's not cheating, right? Where it's just like, it's just an open relationship. Oh, damn it. See what he did? He tore up the chair. Fix the scratches. He's going to end up causing me a fortune of stuff. Now, did he change his boundaries yet? Rick, you could have saved the whole, werewolf thing for another night. I guess he couldn't because it is kind of a full moon outside. Is he doing it? Maybe I can get him to do it. Let's see here. Shoot. No, I can't do it. Okay, let's bring him back in here and try this again. Relationships. Change relationship. Has to accept non-physical romance, for goodness sakes. Yeah, hopefully by the end of this, we're going to have everybody in. My favorite pack. My favorite backpack is, let's see here. Will not feel jealous. Good. He won't feel jealous from here on out. Is actually City Living, I think, still is my favorite pack. It had a lot of different new mechanisms in it. Penthouses, apartments, festivals. The city was really unique and still is, even though we have, in Enamorada Ciudad. Where is that werewolf? I'm going to keep an eye on him. Oh, he's taking care of the baby. Well, that's sweet. Can I get him to clean something too while he's at it? Why don't you focus on some other... No, I can't get him to clean. He's going to cook, though. He's going to take care of his kid. I love that. Sweet guy. He's like, I'm in a rage right now, but I know you're hungry here. My favorite pack is City Living, and God bless him. Okay, it's City Living. I'm gonna just have to go through. I'm gonna be paying a fortune. And my favorite character I made is kind of a family of characters for the RM Cascadian crew, and it's Brian Reginald, and people call him Reg, but it's Brian Reginald, and then his family, Grant Squires, his son Max, their adopted son Hooper, and then a parcel of friends kind of go along with them. Shane Gavin, Danny Gavin, Shane's husband, and stuff like that. So that's kind of like my favorite thing. He can, yes, but not in The Sims. Right, exactly. Okay, come on, werewolf. I'm afraid he's really going to break everything. What am I going to... I need to make a room. I don't really have room for a room. Okay, let's see. Let's stop this for a minute. First of all, this is the fiance, right? So we're not going to run away. Do we have any other choices? No, we don't have any other choices but to run away. I wanted to try to reason with him and say, hey, I know you're feeling it right now. I know you're in your feelings. I know you're, kind of in your emotions right now, but you're going to have to calm it down. This might be a mistake having moved a werewolf into this house. I'm going to take a picture of him right now. I want you to remember that. I'm going to put it on the wall over here on the big picture too. Just to remind you of what a beast you are. How much mess you made. Don't scare your baby. She's trying to get attention too. Hey. Oh, yeah, she's exhausted. Okay, he's going to come and take care of her. Oh, she's got moon madness too. Oh, because she's a werewolf too. So maybe, I didn't know that they got this source. Okay, here we are. Still feels the influence of the moon. Poor little thing. I know I feel kind of bad for her being a werewolf. Let's see if Derek here can kind of make her feel better, maybe. Let's see. Let's tell her a story. Let's say goodnight to the moon. Let's tell the moon goodnight, sweetheart. I think the werewolf is flirty. Can we flirt? Goodness. Let's see here. Hug lovingly. Let's say goodnight to the moon. Maybe that'll make her feel better. I don't think I've seen that before. I don't know where it went. Where is it? Is it under toddler care now? Nope. Okay, let's just go with that, and then maybe we can calm this guy down. No. Don't tear anything. Oh, of course he's going to tear something up. They do have a supportive family dynamic. Let's see here. Let's see here. What time is it in my city? It is 8 a.m. in my city, so 8 o'clock in the morning in the city. I know he's got that dance going, and he's like all flirty, but you can't do anything with him. He's just not in his right head. I'm not surprised Trey's leaving. He's probably like, I had no idea you guys had like a wild dog living here. So he's worse than a pit bull, right? He's worse than a pit bull. So we're gonna take her out of the situation and go feed her. What's wrong with him? He's hangry. Okay, so I wonder, as a wolf, is there anything we can do with ourselves? Let's howl. Maybe we can get some of it out. Is there any way? Hold on, let me pause this and see. What can I do to rampage? And then we've got Call of the Moon, 10 minutes. How long's this? It doesn't say. It's just angry plus 10. Okay, so let me see if I'm going to fix this bed. It's going to cost me a fortune. It's a good thing he came with a lot of money. Because just having him around, I'm going to maybe I can build a little room in here to lock him in. Is it possible? Maybe over here, I've got this sort of space. If I wall this off and I lure him in here somehow, I don't know how, then maybe I could lock him in there during it. I think there's some way to do that. I hope that we get more free packs and stuff too, and I hope that they add some more, like, stuff from other packs just into base game. Like they recently put the dartboard in there from Get Together. They added, hot tubs finally to the base game. Stuff like that. It's fine with me if they go ahead and do that. This game's like 10 years old. So if you're taking something, I wish they had a base game festival. I wish they'd kind of patch festivals into the base game so that there would be a base game festival, maybe in, there's plenty of room in like Newcrest. Newcrest has a big park, right? So you could have a festival there, big kind of park land. You could have a festival in, I don't know where else has enough kind of big open space like that. But for sure, Newcrest is base game. They could do like a base game festival of some sort. And they did kind of a temporary music festival once off of the park area in Willow Creek. So, I mean, it's like I know they could do it. So I do kind of think they should go ahead and just patch that in. I do have all the packs. I do. About, oh my God, please stop. About half of them I bought. About half of them I bought. And then honestly, about the other half I did get for free from the EA Creator Network after I joined that, which originally I joined the Game Changers program. I did not join, the Creator Network. The Game Changers program became the Creator Network, after later on, a couple of years down the line. I don't remember exactly. It's real recent, maybe the last couple of days. How long does this go on? Maybe I should try to put everybody to bed. And I don't even know. Let me see. Oh, I'm going to really have to work on this. He is in bed. Because I can't have him continuing to tear stuff up. I wonder if I could just put him out. Can I send him out into the city and let him tear stuff up down there? Yes. Go there. God's sakes, get out of the house. Bye. I'm going to send him way off somewhere far. Way out over here. How far can we go? Downtown. Go there. All the way over there. Terrorize the population. Werewolf in Mexico. There you go. God bless. I wish I'd thought of that sooner. Yeah, I mean, I know how people feel too. If you bought the pack and then later things are patched in for free, I don't think they should necessarily do it like with the most recent packs, But if you get back to City Living, which is what's that, 8 years ago now? The Sims has been around for so long, The Sims 4, and it's like 10 years. No, you don't. Why are you back? How did he get back here so fast? I got set up like a whole bunch. Go here. What's he about to do? House somewhere else, and then I want you to go a whole bunch of other places. Send him over there. I got to get rid of him. Can I lock the door? Can I lock an elevator once he's out? Let me try that. I don't think I can. I can't lock the elevator. Oh, I do know what I can do. Well, maybe. I could tell him to go here and then lock him in. That's what I'll do. I prefer City Living over For Rent because the city, San Myshuno, is much larger. And I like For Rent because you can make your own apartments and design your own apartment buildings. But otherwise, there's just not as much. Well, it's a tough call on that one. I'm still going to go with City Living because you get festivals. It's a really wide open, expansive city. You get apartments and penthouses both. And yeah, I would go with that. And there's a lot of stuff that comes with it. So, I forgot that's on pause. So I definitely would go with City Living on that. For Rent is a close second for me. But even though in City Living you can only design apartments within a predetermined shell, there's a lot of stuff you can do within that shell, and it does provide at least a certain amount. He won't go in there. Look at that. It does provide a certain amount of, what do you mean you can't go in there? Let me see. Is it locked? I don't see that it's locked. Let me see here. No, it's not locked. I wonder why he won't go in there. Should be enough. Maybe because he can't get in there ferociously. It's not big enough. Maybe. I don't want to change it. Can he go in here ferociously? It's a little bit bigger. Let's lock him in the bathroom. At least then all he'll do is tear up the toilet and the sink. Oh, good. There he goes. Now, if he'll just stay in there for long enough for me to lock this door. Lock for everybody. Where is it? There we go. He's going to, yeah, I'm going to leave him in there. He can be crazy in there and tear up that stuff, but he's not getting out until he calms down, which should be soon. The sun should be up in a couple of hours. The sun should be up in a couple of hours and he will calm down. Now, for today, please hit like, subscribe, and notify. That's going to be the end of my stream today. I got to calm down too. I got to go to work. I got to go get my work on for today. Another I think I have an 11-hour shift today. So, it's a long, long time. But I'm going to go to work today. I should be back on tomorrow morning. We're going to see how much he tears up. And we're going to try. I think our group's going pretty well. We're going to think about maybe another couple of guys to join up in here. We'll see. Once I especially get these guys sort of going. So far, they're doing really well. They're not really poking at each other. You know what I mean? They're not causing too much jealousy so far as I kind of work them into this relationship, right? So it's going pretty good. I will have fun at work. Thank you so much, Andre. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you tomorrow, of course. Hope to see you then or coming. I save all my streams too. They're always saved in my, on YouTube. So you can watch it at any time if you do ever happen to miss. But I will be back tomorrow morning. And until then, like always, thank you for watching.